what three things would you say to a client who's got an audit coming up? What would you say to them to have ready to go? So Archie Gemmell from NQA, last question. I'm definitely going to put you on the spot now.
Okay.
Right, so you do this kind of, you look at the feedback of all the standards, of all the clauses and all those sorts of things. If you were going to give, I know you can't do consultancy, but you're an experienced guy, you've been around the block, if that's a good thing to say. Right. What three things would you say to a client who's got an audit coming up? What would you say to them to have ready to go?
To have ready to go. So I would say you need to be prepared. You need to have a good understanding of your system, that you actually use it as day-to-day business,
right,
and understand it. You have a hand on the evidence, you know where the evidence is,
yeah,
or you have a handle on who the right people is to supply the evidence is,
right,
so that you can support that audit process.
Yeah, hey, they're three good tips. So
yeah,
know your system.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, know where the evidence is. Know who's got the evidence.
Yeah.
That's the key thing.
Because the system should be managed by, it's managed usually by an individual, but it's everybody else is bought in because it's the company's system.
Yeah.
So it's demonstrating that knowledge and being able to pull it. There's nothing worse than sitting there kind of knowing that somebody may not have the best view on it, and it takes time.
Yeah, it's a little bit awkward
to pull things, and it makes it clunky, but it's that awareness of your system and the business's wider awareness of it as well.
Yeah, Laura made a really good point when we were talking, was that she said as NQA what you're doing is you're looking at the governance of the system and how you're managing that system, and that system goes across the company. It's not, yours isn't necessarily an instructional role. There is an element because we're all, you're auditors, and you need to kind of explain what it is you're trying to get to, but actually the company should have that sort of that knowledge already, and it's
exactly. And I think conversely with that, it's the auditor being open, that evidence is demonstrated in different ways as well. So no preconceived ideas of what you're expecting to see. The customer demonstrates their compliance, and that may look different depending on the customer as well. So as much as you have an expectation of a customer, I have an expectation of the auditor going in and being open as well, so it works both ways.